Hey Sag, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we Tarot and Heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Alright, so welcome to your reading. I know I didn't do the June reading, so these are going to be some quickies, okay? So, yeah, enjoy. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with the divine will. What is it that the Sag Collective need to know? Thank you. Alright, so the format of this is going to be different, alright? And I'm kind of liking this format, so it might be like this moving forward, to be honest. All right, so we're already coming out with the King of Swords in the verse, crossed by this Ace of Cups. It does seem to be some confusion about an opening of love or passion, all right? You have the Queen of Cups coming out the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. Okay, hold on. Then we have this Queen of Wands coming out. All right, let's see what's up. Let me move this over. Oh, there we go. All right. I feel like someone's not feeling secure in a connection. I feel like someone feels like they're losing someone. Okay, and it's leading to some type of like bitter type of energy. Okay, with that Queen of Wands in the verse there, I feel like it's leading to someone, they might be moving in a unsavory way. All right, because I feel like someone feels like they're losing an opportunity for love. They don't feel secure in it. And they want to kind of secure it. They want to secure the bag. I feel like somebody might feel like something is coming to an end, all right? Now, because that Queen of Cups came out and the Queen of Wands came out, I feel like this feels like one person. There's like one character, let's say this is a Queen of Wands character, then there's someone in the middle, let's say there's a King of Swords or whatever, and then there's someone on the other side, a Queen of Cups. It seems like the Queen of Cups is coming through as a truth, okay, as a true connection, and the Queen of Wands is not happy about that. It also seems as if the King of Swords is confused about that as well. It's a threatening whatever foundation that was built. Now, this could be a whole relationship, or it could just be two people, one person being attracted to two people, you know, and but they already started with one other person. So that person is seeing like, oh, someone else is getting your attention. I don't like that. We put in some work, or I'm putting in work into this connection, you know. So someone's not feeling secure in a connection because they feel like it's fading. But it does feel like there's with this Death card coming through, it is something that's coming to a close, all right? Someone's trying to hold on to it. Four of Pentacles, this is what they're hoping to do. They want to hold on to it even though it does seem like it's a connection that's closing up. A chapter in this is closing. But it's leading to someone acting weird. I done missed my whole mouth. How the fuck I did that? All right. Queen of Wands. It's going to lead to this person being petty. I don't know who this is, if this is you or whatever the case is. See, it's turning... This person was once Queen of Pentacles in this person's life. They were... Queen bee and everything in this person's life, and now someone else came through, and it seems like it's an actual manifestation because it's coming through with that Magician energy. It's coming through with that Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords energy, also with that Queen of Cups energy. So it's very like it's a soft, gentler energy, and it's something that this person always wanted, right? Or a type of connection. Maybe it's not the actual person, but it's the type of connection that this person always wanted. And that's coming through and it's causing like competition with the other person. Now, I don't see that this person who's coming in, this manifestation, They might not be aware that they are stepping on someone else's toes per se, or that they're ruffling feathers in a relationship. That's the thing too. I'm not sure if this is an actual relationship. For some it will be. For some it's like, it can just be two people who want the same person, right? And it might not be an actual relationship, but whatever the case is, one is coming in like, oh, this is a real deal, and is shining a light on the previous connection. And yeah, so it's leading someone to be a little bit petty. If this is you, just be mindful that it's triggering you to be petty, all right? It's triggering you into this resentful, bitter mode. When what's happening is that this outside force, the death card, is coming to a close whether you like it or not, right? So I know that's hard to say. I mean, that's hard to accept, right? Yeah, the jig is up. We have the false mask coming out with the depth card, okay? It's like somebody, the jig is up, okay? The veil is being lifted. It does seem like there was a connection here with this person. Somebody was with a person who, they weren't a complete soulmate, okay? Somehow that just wasn't it. All right, and now the real deal manifestation came in, and it really shined a light on the falsity of the connection. Now the person who's getting exposed is now showing their colors and, you know, going into this petty mode. And it might just be manipulative behavior, and it might still be very subtle how they move. So just be mindful of that. But here we are with the casket again. This is definitely a slow death. Okay, it's something that has already been ending. All right. It's like nobody wants to be the first to say goodbye, or, you know, nobody wants to really admit that this situation just wasn't working anymore. But it seems like this person is like really trying to figure out, like, okay, it's not working for you, but I have the control here. So they're trying to figure out how they can win this person's heart again. How can I reel them back in at the very least? All right. But the thing is with that connection, see, this has the energy of karmic versus divine feminine energy. So it's like when a karmic comes in, and, you know, if this is you and you're in the role of the karmic, it's fine. We all play a karmic at some point, right? Let's just say that, okay? You can be a divine feminine or divine masculine. So just don't get triggered into this mode, all right? Follow what the flow is. The flow is leading to an ending because you have better to experience, okay? If you're the karmic, don't allow yourself to stay in that manipulative energy. Don't get triggered into that petty mode this time. This time, try to do something better, okay? All right. So yes, and now if you're the person who's in the middle and you're confused, it does seem like there's a karmic situation that was already there, and then there's a divine feminine or divine masculine coming in, and that's the real deal, and that is shining a light on the falsities or the lack of the connection or the toxicity of the previous connection. If you are the divine feminine coming in, you might be walking into a situation and you're not really, you might be a little bit blindsided, okay, as to how much this other person is aware of you. All right. Now, whether they're aware of your presence or your existence in general, I'm not saying that. They're just aware that something else has come in and taken away from their power. All right. A competitive energy came in. So they're realizing that some of them, they might actually know that it is you. All right. But yeah. So if you're the divine feminine, just be mindful of that. This person, if they choose to, it does seem like they might go into petty mode. So keep your armor up, all right? Psychic protection up, all right? And all that good stuff, all right? Let's see what's going on. This is going to be short and sweet. So let's see what's the energy right now. The animal spirit. What's the animal spirit for? We're going to do it for all three parties here, all right? Because if you're the karmic and you're struggling with this, there's definitely some work that you need to be had, okay? Some soul work so that you can no longer be in this cycle of karmic energy. You can rise above. You really can, okay? It's your choice. So let's start with the animal spirit for the karmic. You can definitely, you can find your divine counterpart elsewhere, right? This person isn't it. It's time to, you know, you're holding yourself up by trying to hold them up, all right? All right, what's the energy for the karmic? Overcome any obstacles. See, it might be easy to go into petty mode because that's what you've been doing, or the resentful mode, whatever that energy, that manipulation mode. Fine, whatever, that's what you're used to doing. What are you going to do this time around? You can do something different. You do have a choice. You can overcome those the shadow side of yourself. That's you doing the work, and that turns you into a more divine energy, okay? Do the work for yourself this time around, okay? It's not easy. That's why it's an obstacle. But with that rhino spirit, you can overcome that obstacle, okay? All right. Now for the energy of the person confused in the middle, let's call this a masculine. Brown bear spirit, take time out. If you're the masculine and you have a karmic and you also have a divine feminine coming in, they're shining a light on the toxicity of the connection that you had, then it's time to take time out here and really figure out what's going on. It does seem like there's some confusion as to why this new thing came in. And it's confusing you as to like, well, I thought this was my love. And now you're like, okay, this new thing is coming in. What is real and what is not? It's time for you to take time out and really figure out what your heart is telling you. I feel like you already are pretty clear that the new thing that's coming in is your manifestation. Now it's just like, do you want to honor it, and how do you want to acknowledge it and make that come up to your self-awareness, your conscious awareness? Do you want to stifle that, or do you want to actually embrace it? All right. So it's time for you to go into hermit mode. Take time out, like just distance yourself from both parties and really figure out what's going on within you. Get in touch with your emotional space here, okay? And what your emotions are telling you. All right, as far as the divine feminine or masculine, the divine counterpart that's coming in, what is the energy for them? Koi for spirit, there's always enough, all right? So along with Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. I feel like the person who's confused, let's say the masculine, the divine feminine, both of them have to take a deep dive here, okay? As I mentioned, the masculine has to go within, go into hermit mode and figure out what it is that they want. I feel like the new one coming in has to do the same. Koi for spirit, there's always enough. Now, if you find yourself, if you're a divine counterpart, and you find yourself walking into a third-party situation, and this person is acting confused because they still have a karmic, do not get caught up on that person. There's other divines out there, divine masculine, divine feminines out there, okay? If this person chooses not to go to take this connection, and they choose to stay where they are, it's okay. You're not going to miss out on a divine connection. You will find another one, okay? I think we get caught up in the whole divine counterpart energy, and it makes us feel like we can only have this one connection with one person. Like, we can have these deep spiritual connections with multiple people, okay? If this person chooses not, if they close the door in this connection, it's okay. There is always enough, all right? All right. Some of you guys, I feel like for the most part, you guys might be aware that you're in a third-party situation, but you might not be aware that this other party is actually aware of you, okay? Like, they might know who you are, okay? All right. Oh, that's it. Short and sweet, baby. All right, let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Hill, if you want a personal reading. Check out that info box below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.